Hi guys, I'm Crystal and I am going to show you my backyard and take a tour of my plants in the backyard. This is just going to be the backyard, not the house, not the front patio yard. I have plants everywhere and it would take forever to get through them all, so we're just going to do the backyard today. So back here, first and foremost, is really where I keep all of my soil trash. This is going to be a really raw footage because I didn't clean anything up. We have projects going on back here all the time. These are a few of my plants that got hit with spider mites, so they are just chilling back here, getting sprayed by neem oil every few days. Here is, well, here are the grills. Here is my in-ground area, and it's closer to the end of summer, so a lot of stuff has already been pulled up. But we've got some bell peppers, this big, beautiful dahlia. It's taller than me, and I'm 5'7". I got that one last year for Mother's Day. These are bulbs. These two are fall bulbs. Those are paper whites, and these are hyacinths. So you plant them in fall, and this one will come in the winter when there's a lot more water, and this one will come up in the spring. Let's see. I got a late start on these green beans, but they are going super crazy. Cherry tomatoes, this is actually what I salvaged. I got attacked by caterpillars this year with the tomatoes, and these two small plants were actually just tips of the plant that I stuck in water and rooted because they were doing okay, and then stuck those back in the ground. Some mint and Thai basil. It's just a volunteer Thai basil that probably came up from last year, like that one did. And I also have, let me come back over here, this cute chandelier that Rick put up for me, and I'm still trying to find the right plants for it. But this gets a pretty good amount of sun, so I'll have to put some decent sun plants. So we have I can't remember the exact kind, but that's a Coleus. Another one of my cherry tomatoes. That one's empty. That one is, look how pretty these Caladiums are. There's nothing in this one. Is there? Yeah, that's just a leaf. And these wandering dudes are purple hearts. Those are super pretty. These also, actually, all of them except the Caladiums came from cuttings, but the Caladium came from separation. So those are all propagation plants. These are all of like my seedlings or rehab plants, maybe ones that I just need to watch more closely. These will be eventually, I started these from seeds like probably 2 months ago. They will be carnations. They're super slow growers. Of course, a bunch of basil that was getting eaten up by bugs, so I am watching an eye on them. Some sort of caterpillar inchworm. These ones are doing pretty good because I've been tending to actually take off the leaves so that I know if there are more bugs that are coming by. These I just potted up today, or repotted, because they were looking pretty sad in the tiny nursery pot, and I'm hoping they will pop back up to life. And of course some succulent propagations. These are all just trying to root, tossed in there waiting for roots. Let's see. Some more succulents. This one is a Kalanchoe of some sort, but I'm not sure which one because I haven't looked it up. My husband brought it home and it's pretty new. I know I'm going to need to repot it because I think it's pretty much just peat moss in there. Some strawberries, whatever's left from after the summertime. Now these are Berry Illusion arrowhead plants, or Syngoniums. Berry Illusion is what I know them as. I could be wrong. Back here are some propagations of more Coleus. This one's a Fifth Avenue Coleus. This back here is my super sad dumb cane. Apparently I'm super dumb and I can't take care of dumb canes. Like, everything died except these two, and they're dying. Like, this one's coming out, but it already had brown edges. This one looks like it's getting a new leaf, but I don't think it's supposed to be bent down all the way like that, so I don't know. We'll see. This one's also a Coleus propagation that my husband just snapped off with his... Found this one on the floor laying next, or on it actually. It's an aloe, one of my many aloes. Elephant ears. I have tons and tons of elephant ears because I just keep sprouting babies like crazy. A snake plant back there. This is my Fifth Avenue Coleus. She used to be super happy, and then I didn't give her enough sun, and she lost all her color, and everything started getting super thin. So I chopped her and propagated her, and then she started growing back these super pretty leaves, but the bottom was still really scraggly. So I chopped those, stuck those in there, and hopefully she will sprout some more. We have a Citronella Plant, and a lickety split. Some more succulents down here. My little baby herb garden. Everything's kind of pushed back and out of the way because my dog got surgery on his ear, and he has that big huge cone, and it's just knocking everything down. This is my mama elephant ear plant that gives me old babies. This actually wasn't even my original mama. I separated my mama and I put 3 big bulbs in here, and this is what she has done since like August 15th, and it's October, so August, September, it's only been 2 months. My pretty croton, she's happy there. My Japanese Aurelia, I love her. I've got tons of Caladiums, and this is one of them. I think it's a watermelon, I'm not totally sure. More elephant ears, yes. Desert rose. These are some propagations a little bit. Let's see. This is a fish tank stand that my husband is building. He just went to go get some more lumber to fill those in. We've got a bird's nest fern, because not super happy here. But I don't know what fern is really happy. I used to have really good luck with ferns, and then I'm not really sure what happened. These are some passion fruit propagations, and none of them have any roots yet, but these ones have super awesome roots. Look at that. I need to put them in the ground. I have some orchids down there, and a polka dot plant. More elephant ears. This is a propagation my friend gave me of the rubber tree. There is actually a stem down there with roots. We're just waiting for the actual stem to pop right through the soil. This is a rubber tree I got not long ago. It's a burgundy. I just moved it here because it was over here, and I tend to reorganize or redecorate the back quite often. When I moved it here, which is kind of weird, it doesn't have any sun. It's under an umbrella. But somehow she got a sunburn, and I'm not really sure how exactly that happened. So it's one of her newer leaves, so I guess I'll just have to deal with it. Otherwise I would cut it off and there would be a big huge hole. Okay, and then we have my massive snake plant. I don't know, this thing's probably like 4 feet tall, 3.5 feet tall. I have taken tons of pieces from her. I got this probably like 5 years ago from my dad as like this super teeny tiny little stump, and she just has been growing like crazy. Excuse the wet towel that's drying off. This is my wandering dude. This actually used to be in my house, and it was super happy for a while. And I didn't change the pot that I got her from Home Depot. And I think I just overwatered her once and didn't like empty out the catch tray. And she just started dropping leaves and getting bare. This is my pitcher plant. She's super cute. And this, I love this one. This is a Dwarf Periwinkle, and she is a trailing plant. She's actually ground cover, I think, but I like her as a trailing plant. And she gets these teeny little bluish flowers, just like the teeny little flowers that come on these. I don't know if any of these are happy enough to actually have any flowers. I don't see any. And then we have a Philodendron Brazil in terracotta. I like most of my plants in terracotta or plastic. This is a Jade Pothos and a Lucky Bamboo. It's my husband's. He actually had, oh, I should probably change its water. It doesn't look very good. He had 3. Look at all those new roots coming. How awesome is that? He had 3 of them, and 2 rotted away because he filled that pitcher all the way up and didn't know better. So we fixed it. This is all the Halloween stuff that we're going to put out soon. So we've got some more elephant ears, Mother Fern, China Doll. This one is doing really good, but this one is not doing good like whatsoever. And some more elephant ears. I try to take babies as I can and put them in different pots and let them grow so that way I can gift them and they can be like established. These are my Bromeliads, which are, I have a plan of hanging them up here on the wall or maybe on the railing because it doesn't really get any sun right here. So we'll see how that goes. These are more propagations. So we have some little curly bonnie snake plants, some rubber trees, jasmine. I've been trying to propagate jasmine forever and they all just keep turning into sticks and dying. So if you know the secret, let me know. More elephant ears. Some black roses, and oh, I can't remember what kind of tree that is. Like something tree. I've got tons of them though. And that black rose is super sad. Most of my black roses are actually really happy with big tops like this one. Like super full, cute, like flowers all the way around tops. So I'll just wait for that one to go. This is my Gardenia. She is a couple of years old. I have 2 of them, and one got attacked by mealybugs and one got attacked by white flies. So she used to be really big, and then I just had to like chop all of her everything off because I couldn't get them under control. I'm not even sure it was mealybugs. I think both of them were white flies. Here is my little baby succulent garden right here. And this is my plumeria. They're sitting on top of my plumeria pot. Excuse the mess. We always have projects going on. And all of my plumerias I actually rooted myself. So this one came from somebody in one of my plant groups. And I actually got like 30, gosh, maybe like 30 cuttings. And this is the only one that rooted, which is really weird because I've rooted all of mine. I don't know what I did. Maybe I just messed up the soil or something like that, or got it wet too soon. This is the little jade plant that I got from down the street. A whole bunch of baby aloes. This one was doing pretty good, and I'm not sure what happened to it. She just started declining, and then all of these little tiny webs started coming, and I thought it was spider mites. So like drenched her in neem oil, but then I messed up all of these cute little ones because they got spots all over them. She's not really doing any better. These are Sneezio fish hooks, and she's still on the mend. We shall see. This is a strawberry plant. I really, because I have 2 and strawberry season's really over, I cut everything back I just kind of set her over here on the side to forget about her, and she's growing more stuff. More aloe, more plumerias, more succulents, and let's see where else I can show you. Okay, so this is my original aloe that I got in like a 2-inch pot maybe like 4 years ago. She is in super bad shape right now. She used to sit over there underneath that that table, and then my husband kept putting stuff under there to store it, and she just got so jacked up. So I pulled her out of there, and then I chopped off all the icky leaves but left like these big pieces. I don't know, maybe I'll use them for something, and then put her in all this dirt, so we'll see how she does. Those are all my dying ferns. Grapevine, she got attacked by like a powder mildew, and I was super scared to let it grow and then infect all the other plants. I just chopped her all the way back, I don't know, maybe like a month and a half ago, and she just started growing again. This is my Japanese Aurelia, and I think the dog was eating it. He likes to chomp on plants. Oh, this one is a super sad leaf. What is wrong with this one? What's wrong with this one, guys? Why is this leaf so sad? Interesting. I really like this plant. I want it to do well, and I have several of these, but I don't want any of them to die. And this is my husband's Parlor Palm. I had it in a tiny 4-inch pot and was gonna give it away, and I told him, I was like, this plant doesn't bring me joy anymore, I don't want it. And then he says, I'll take it, so he did. Repotted it and everything. This is another plumeria. This one I have in ground. That one over there I have in a pot. Both are yellow. And I have one in the front yard that is pink. So this one's, oh gosh, like maybe 4 years old. But she seems to be pretty happy here. Let's see. This is a little project we're working on. We hung some chairs up to make it look like a little living room. And this is a pot my husband made from a towel and cement, which actually came out super awesome. We just got to figure out the right plant to put into it. But she's chilling on the chair next to the window. And this is what the grapevine is supposed to go up on and grow. But we've had that grapevine for like 5 years, and she's never done really well. We've got a red banana tree over there. That one is also my husband's. There is my other gardenia that is still growing back from its whitefly sadness. My neighbor had whiteflies in that stupid hedge, and it just fucked everything up. My cute little hammock that my husband got for me has just been super hot to chill out here in it. And let's see what else. Oh, I didn't even show you the rest of these guys. So this is a passion fruit vine that I grew from a cutting. I like started to root and water at the beginning of the summer. And then, gosh, they take like maybe 6 or 8 weeks to root, like forever, a really long time. And then, so I finally potted her up, and this is the biggest so far that she's growing. I've got 2 in dirt. That one's the bigger one. This one was just like maybe, I don't know, 2 weeks ago I put her in dirt. And I have this cute little lawyer's tongue. What is it? I can't remember. But it's a lawyer's tongue. I wanted to take off all those little babies and like share them with my friends, but they're really not big enough and they probably won't survive. Another cute little bonnie plant. Oh, I have these like all over the place. It tells me the humidity and the temperature. Outside right now it's 45. It might go down to 35 during the day when the sun's on it, because obviously it's a lot drier. But other than that, it probably sticks around here. When it's hot and like muggy, obviously it's much, much higher. Oh, this one is This one is my, what is this? Why am I drawing blank? This is my Begonia Angel Wings. I'm drawing a blank. Usually I'm pretty good at this, but you guys are putting me on the spot here. So I actually got this from Albertsons in, it was potted up together with a Calathea and a, what was the other one? I can't remember. But it was super sad looking. All its leaves were falling off. It was like maybe this tall. I pretty much took all of its leaves off except the two best looking ones. And then it just started sprouting all of these leaves like crazy. Look how beautiful the back is. The coolest thing is to like watch these actually come out, because they come out like, let's see if we can zoom on. Focus. Can we focus? Can we focus? Focus. No, we're not focusing. Okay, so it comes out like super wrinkly and crinkly, and then it just kind of like straightens out, and they're like so green when they come out. Check out this one. This one is like shaped super oddly, almost like, I don't know, it didn't form all the way, and it just came out like that. Like I didn't do anything to it, I don't think that I remember, and it just came out like a double leaf or something, a triple leaf. I don't know, but it's kind of cute. This one is a neon Syngonian, and it is the slowest growing plant I have ever owned. I feel like it's slower than a snake plant. Like seriously, I feel like this leaf has been unfurling for weeks. Weeks. Just won't unfurl. That one is a Dracena dragon tree. It was two really tall ones that I got from somebody in my plant swap group. And I just kind of like chopped her up and stuck a bunch of pieces in her in the soil. I only lost one so far, so we'll see how the rest of them do. Up here we have more Coleus. Got a lot more Coleus in the front. I love Coleus and the colors and everything. This is what my Fifth Avenue is supposed to look like. This is one of my propagations of a good Fifth Avenue Coleus. That's the color that it has now. So make sure you give them lots of sun. This one looks like it definitely needs some water. This is a Thai basil. Would love to put it in soups. Always have Thai basil going. And this little tin has just some cute little succulents I tossed in there. Now, of course, in the winter, I want to move this and put it underneath some sort of roof or where it doesn't get water, because there are no drainage holes in here. But if you know what you're doing and you know how to take care of succulents, then I feel like you're okay. These are some neon Coleus that I have in a cup of water propagating. I've been sharing a lot of those all summer. I just trimmed back that really big one back there. She was like twice as long. I should have went lower actually, because look at those long leggy stems. Maybe I'll cut her again. More Caladiums. Let's see what else. What did I miss? Oh, we have here on the table more Caladiums. This is probably my 5th go at a Venus flytrap. And I just don't know what I'm doing, I guess. They all die on me. They all turn black and crispy and rot for some reason. My first one, I did not repot her. That was like several years ago. I got a few more and I repotted them in peat moss, which was a mistake because its roots, I guess, couldn't breathe, even though I tried to keep it airy. This one I just potted in sphagnum moss, and it still doesn't seem happy. So I'm not really sure what to do. This one I don't know what it's called exactly. I got it. It's totally falling apart I already told you my dog had surgery on his ear, and he knocked it off of the little table over there, and it fell right on its face, and so like everything's just like smushed. I don't know how long it was sitting, but my husband found it and put it back on the table. But there's a lot of little like broken pieces. I'm so sad. So hopefully she makes a comeback. I mean, there are 4 flowers in here. It might take some time. She's just not going to look as pretty as I want her to. And some more basil. We also have this pineapple plant. This is my husband's pineapple plant. And he's pretty excited about watching it grow for the next 2 years. I guess. I don't have a ton of interest, but he does. We seem to be interested in different plants. He likes some of mine. I like some of his. Alright, that is pretty much it for the backyard. And thank you. Okay, so that is pretty much it for the backyard tour. Thank you everybody for watching. I think that I showed you everything. If we didn't, we'll get it in the next one.